Good Saturday, everyone. Our Upper Cumberland Federal Credit Union weather headlines. The weather remains a bit unsettled, and we're monitoring the tropics. And those tropics are going to have a potential impact on next week's forecast, though that is looking less likely now. So we'll talk more about that in just a moment. Don't forget to help me welcome B&H Storm Shelters. They are my latest sponsor. You've got their phone number right there. They've also got a website and a Facebook page, and you can look them up on that as well. So see what they can do to keep you and your family safe in the storms ahead. Speaking of storms, not really the kind that we need a storm shelter for, but some folks would need one on the coastlines. We've got Umberto. And it's out in the Atlantic, and you see that cone out there. It will be an impact to Bermuda in some way, but not the United States coastline, at least not directly. Yes, there'll be rip currents, possibly like large waves from beach erosion and whatnot. But as far as like the wind and waves and the wind and rain, I should say, from a hurricane, they will not get that off Umberto. Umberto has become a Cat 4 hurricane and will likely become a Cat 5 today. So we've had 3 hurricanes in the Atlantic this season. The first one became a 5, the second one became a 4, and the third one's going to become a 5. It's been a low number of hurricanes, but the ones that have developed have been crazy strong. Now we're watching this disturbance that we've labeled number 9. That will become Tropical Storm Imelda as we go over the next 24 to 48 hours. And it will make a run for the southeast coast, as you can see there by its cone. That's the one closer to the U.S. It now looks like it's going to stall out just offshore of the coast of South Carolina. That is terrible news for the southeast. That could bring some pretty terrible flooding for North Carolina, South Carolina, and even portions of southeast Georgia. So you do not want days and days of rain from a tropical system that is stalled out just offshore. So hopefully that forecast can change. But right now it's looking like a pretty big flooding event for the Carolinas and the Georgia coastline. So if you have travel plans to the beach, either the east coast of Florida or the Carolinas or even Georgia, then you need to really keep an eye on the forecast over the next several days. Premier Generators brings us our level of concern. We're just on the lookout for a general thunderstorm. There are some thunderstorms this morning north of Knoxville. Oh my goodness, I mean, they're producing heavy rainfall, frequent lightning. I just saw a flood advisory has now been issued for some of those areas. This cluster of storms is just sitting on the same area. We saw a similar situation yesterday over in Roane County. There was this area of shower activity that just sat there and sat there and sat there and even started producing some lightning. So at least these storms aren't moving very much. So if you do get one today, you could end up getting quite a bit of rainfall out of it. Yeah, it's an interesting situation. North of Knoxville this morning, it's heavy rainfall, lots of lightning, and I'm sure some gusty winds. Clearview, Closet, and Blind brings us our 5-day forecast. Just a chance for showers today, a 30% chance. Highs in the upper 70s. Tomorrow still looks just partly cloudy. Highs in the upper 70s to near 80. Monday, 20% chance. So nothing to cancel outdoor plans over. Tuesday, now 30%, and I've got 30% on Wednesday as well. Yesterday, I had 50% on Tuesday with some gusty northeast winds. That was with the anticipation of Imelda making its way closer to our neck of the woods. It now looks like it may stay far enough east to where we don't get as good a rain chance. So if we get any, it just depends on where the final track ends up going. So low rain chances for the next 5 days, but at least there's a little bit of rain and we're not going to get too dry. Premier Generators bringing us our severe weather threat outlook. Not looking for any severe weather for the next 5 days. And not looking for anything in the extended outlook. So Weikert Realtors, I'm sure, is proud to sponsor an extended graphic that looks really quiet because we all know this will not last. Bramall Travel bringing us our On This Day in History, reminding us of more active weather in the past. 1816, a frost over most of New England kills unripened corn in the north, resulting in a year of famine. 1962, Rachel Carson's Silent Spring was published, and it became one of the most influential books in the modern environmental movement. Excellent book. Check it out if you can. 2002, the remnants of Tropical Storm Isidore move across Middle Tennessee during the overnight hours. Sparta sets a new single-day rainfall record with 5.2 inches of rain, and numerous locations across Middle Tennessee had several inches of rain. You folks have a wonderful Saturday and keep looking up for even more weather information. Just download that Meteorologist Smart app or visit the website, meteorologistmark.com.